before we begin the actual ceremony, I would like to call on stage the very dynamic maritime professional, Forbes enlisted entrepreneur, founder chairman of Ares Group of Companies and Amory. He is the director of Oscar-selected Hollywood venture Dam 999, the mastermind behind the revolutionary $10 billion project Indiwood, an innovative efficiency improvement management system, EFISM, the Efficiency Improvement System Management. He was honored with the Knighthood of Parte Guelfa in Florence, Italy, for his humanitarian activities and notable contribution to spreading the message of environmental sustainability. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome Sir Sohan Roy onto the stage.
Good evening to all. 93 years back, Thomas Alva Edison left us. He was supposed to be the ultimate inventor and manufacturer those days, but he was a school dropout. If he is living today, he is not supposed to take classes in any of the universities. He is not eligible to have a doctorate also. That is our academic system. There are so many Thomas Alva Edisons living in our industrial world. Many organizations had very talented initiators who are supposed to be a Thomas Alva Edison, because every venture they start, it is an invention. If it is successful, it's a successful invention. Many entrepreneurs have started many ventures successfully, so naturally they are all inventors. But unfortunately, they don't get time to take a break and go back to the university to take a doctorate. And to have a doctorate with your name is a dream for everyone, naturally. But what is the state of academic doctorate these days? Yesterday I was in India. I got a chance to have my breakfast with one of the principals in one of the colleges there. That person studied in the same university where I did my graduation in naval architecture. So during the conversation, I asked, how many papers did you publish? So during the doctorate time, the person did 5 paper publications. And after paper publication, around 3, altogether 8 papers published. So I asked, how many became a real product or application in the industry? But answer is quite natural. Unfortunately, not even one. I had asked the same question once to one of our vice chancellors in the same university. The answer was he did 500 guideship. He was the guide for 500 junior research scholars. And not even a single paper became a reality. But they all got doctorates. Then I asked how much money the government spent. Then the person was looking at me. What do you mean? I said, to do all this research, government is paying money and we taxpayers are spending for it. Do you have any idea? No, I don't have any idea. Then I worked out and a simple calculation I did and said, minimum 50 lakhs rupees you are spending for each paper. How many years did you spend? It took almost 8 years to complete the research. See, just imagine, okay, in the academics, maybe after 8 years or 10 years you're spending, you may get a job in the academics. But in our organization, if someone is coming with a doctorate after wasting 8 hours for a useless paper, what normally our MDs do is they put the resume in the dustbin. They know that they are not fit for the industry. Their energy to do something in the industry is gone, actually. It is already rusted. My question is, what is the ultimate goal of all these academics? It is to enter into the industry. But where is the connection? There is no connection at all. Academicians go in one direction, industry is doing in one direction, and it is the responsibility of the industry to accommodate all these products coming out of the academics, including us. Whatever I am doing today in the industry taught us. But unfortunately, my dream of having a doctorate with my name, I cannot fulfill because I don't have time to take a break and go back and spend another 8 years in the academics. to complete my research. For what? So that's the reason we thought about having an industrial university for this one. I was surprised why no one is thinking about having an industrial university all these years. It is the responsibility of the industry to make sure that people working in the industry is recognized properly with proper certification instead of giving the entire responsibility on the academics, which got no vision or something about molding real professionals for the industry. They never accommodate anyone from the industry. I really want to go back and educate these people in the academics, but I am not supposed to do it. That means they don't want to have anyone from the industry in their circle. So what is the solution? If we need to have real professionals for our industry, we need to create our own platform. A parallel education system we need to create. That's what we started AIMRE. The AIMRE had two visions. One is the skill development. Whoever working in the industry, their skill upgradation process. Also, whoever in the academics, if they want to get trained for the industry, it can be done. Second thing is the people working in the industry, if you want to develop a concept or a product, they can use the workplace as the research center, develop it, and the university will take care of the patency, investment identification, to make it as the proper product launch. And end of the day, a person will get a doctorate and maybe he can become a millionaire or a billionaire with that concept. But who will recognize it? No government will recognize, no academics will recognize. So we decided to brand it as the Oxford of the industry. It is not an easy task. It took almost 10 years to brand it accordingly. We issued almost 96 doctorates. We tried to identify the legends in various industries to receive it. Since I am from the maritime industry, I could go and convince the legends in the industry about the concept. They all agreed. And we were so lucky to get even the top heads of different sectors of maritime industry to come and receive this doctorate. Now it is branded as the Oxford. We can proudly say that if the legends can receive it, others can also eligible to receive it without any recognition from any university. We are just detaching from the universities. We already associated with almost 25 international organizations. Their organization heads, they already received it. When an organization head is receiving it, that means that organization is accepting the concept. But we don't want to sell this doctorate for money, just like what is happening nowadays in the academics. Today, many universities, if you pay money, you get a doctorate. For anyone can get a doctorate. Even a haircutter can get a doctorate. I know one of my known person is he is running a haircutting salon. He is also getting a doctorate from a university. And I am not saying that it's a bad profession or something. The university started giving the selling doctorates to the people working in the industry. My question is, why should they sell it if they don't have any connection with the industry? Let industry take the lead. If the person is a very good haircutter, okay. If it is profession, we will certify it. Why that person should give money to the academics and get it done? So that is the very purpose of this one. And our vision is to create professors for the industrial universities. We call them as mentors. But how to create mentors? We designed it such a way that you can get doctorate in two ways. Either you do an invention, when the product is got a real application in the industry, a real product, when with the 3 international purpose, you get a doctorate. Otherwise, when you have 20 years of experience as a professional or as an entrepreneur, you have already done enough for the industry. As an entrepreneur, every successful venture under you is an invention basically. You are already qualified for that one. But we need to have a documentation. You need to give something back to the industry to become a future professor in the university or future mentor in the university. Best thing is write your professional biography. It can be a 200-page or it can be a 400-page. Whatever mistakes you have done, whatever mistakes you have seen, note it down. Make it in a book format, give it to the next generation. Why should these people come back and repeat the same thing in the industry? Whenever a fresher comes to the industry and do a mistake, we have all done that mistake. I have done it. But who paid for it? The employer is paying for that one. If a proper guideline is given, if out of 10 mistakes, if we can avoid 6 mistakes, it's a saving for the employer. Not only money, the reputation also we can save. So for that, what is the solution? Note down the mistakes what we have done. At least let them avoid those mistakes. That is the very purpose of professional biography. But how to do it? Everyone, they don't have the writing skill. Those who can the writing skill, they can write the book. Many of you sitting here, they have already published the book actually. So if you don't have the writing skill, you find out a ghostwriter who can note down or write down your biography. Otherwise, university has made a system where you contribute 5 hours or 10 hours. If you contribute your 5 hours for an interview, using AI, we can convert that into a 200-page biography, a professional biography. Every statement in the book is from your mouth, actually. We have already successfully done it. The time required for the entire process. If you start it today, within 30 days, the book publishing ceremony can be done. And the university will make sure that the book is given to all the academics in the same industry. It is available in the Amazon platform or different publishing platforms. Including the publication, the university will take care. Tomorrow, if your book is a successful thing, maybe through the book itself, you can become a millionaire. A successful book can bring $1 for you. If a 1 million copy is gone, you are a millionaire. That way also you can become a millionaire. So, thing is whether you want to do or you want to spare that 5 hours or 10 hours, you should go for it. It is your responsibility. Otherwise, what is the use? One day you will leave this world with all this information, your experience. What you have given to the downline? Nothing. After some stage, we don't need really money. What is your social commitment? We need to give our experience to the others. So the best way to note down as a book, that will be your signature and you will leave that book aside for ages. Even if you leave the world, the book will be there. So my humble request is that many people accompanied the doctorate holders today here. Tomorrow you can also convey this message to your industry. If you have completed 20 years, write to note down your biography. One day you can also come here and receive this doctorate. And we don't want to sell this doctorate just like that. It should be a recognition for the person who really contributed or really published his biography. That's why we always say that with your, in the name card, you put der.ind. Because every other person nowadays got a doctorate. No, you should be different. Your industrial doctorate is a stamp that you are a master in your field. That is the very purpose. We are choosing the right people from different industries, honoring them here with the proper video biography, everything. And these video biographies actually can be cut it into reels because nowadays social media is so powerful. This every statement, 1 minute reels can reach millions. So your messages to your industry should go to millions of people in the same industry. Let us guide the next generation. Once you receive this doctorate, it is a stamp that you got the license to be the mentor in this AIMRI. So you are becoming a part of AIMRI. AIMRI is your university, our university. Let us take this message globally. And I am so happy that this revolution is happening in Dubai. Because this Dubai has molded us to this level, or UAE has molded us to this level, and this such a revolution is also started from such a country. And I congratulate all the doctorate holders who have come here. Many traveled from different countries, and let us make this event a grand success. Thank you very much.